Hi and welcome. Today we will talk about my plants here. These Aglaonema plants. And Aglaonema is the genus of the flowering plants in the arum family Araceae. And they are native to the tropical and the subtropical regions of Asia and New Guinea. And they are commonly known as Chinese evergreens. Aglaonema plants are grown primarily as indoor plants because they are very attractive and colorful and they grow in low light conditions. People bring these colorful plants inside their homes and offices to decorate the rooms and tables. These are very popular because these are lucky plants. These are commonly grown to bring fortune, and it is believed that Aglaonema plants will give prosperity and good luck to the owner. Its longevity, easy to grow and care of, and a beautiful appearance will bring the well-being and financial success to the one who grows it. For me, I grow my Aglaonemas outdoor because they have overgrown my pots. And I've been thinking of doing something with them, and I came up planting them in this area here. This is my working place before, where I used to prepare my soil mix for my potted plants. And now here they are. I mix all my few varieties that I have in this area here. Some of them are more than a year since I planted in pots, and some are new plants. And I still keep on propagating these Aglaonema plants because they are very beautiful. And Aglaonema plants are slow-growing plants. They grow to about 3 feet high. It takes more than a year to reach their full size. Aglaonema comes in very attractive shapes and sizes with so many color combinations. They are decorative plants with many nice-looking varieties. When grown outdoors, it's nice to see them in different color mixes. They look just as they grow naturally, and they look cool and nice. But of course, they will also look good when planted in groups of the same colors. And now, if you also like to plant Aglaonema outdoors, like I do, there are some things you should keep in mind. Think of the forest floor where these plants grow in nature. It's dim and shady. Aglaonemas grow in shady, warm and humid areas in their natural habitat. So you have to select a spot in your garden that is shady. This plant do not like waterlogged area. If your area is retaining water long, you can make some mounds to help drain water from the roots. The roots will rot when always wet. Then you will observe if the plants love the area or not. If you see them they are not happy, then move them into another spot. Aglaonemas need warm but shaded area away from direct sunlight. They grow best in medium to low light or in a location with indirect sunlight. The green varieties grow well in low light, while the variegated varieties grow well in brighter or medium light. But do not expose them directly to full sun, as the leaves will burn. Position the Aglaonemas in areas where the light is bright but away from direct and harsh sunlight. Aglaonema plants are easy to grow and care of. It can be grown easily from cuttings. New plants can be grown from its stem. The stem can be cut about 1 inch or more to include at least 2 to 3 nodes in its cut portions and planted in soil. The suckers also can be cut from its base and can be planted in soil. You can also divide a clump of the plant with the roots and plant it in soil. Aglaonema can also be rooted in water. Cut the tip of the stem 4 to 6 inches long and place in a cup of water and wait until the roots appear and you can plant them into soil. Keep your cuttings in bright area where there is no direct sun and keep your soil moist while rooting the cuttings. Some of the lower leaves will turn yellow while you're propagating, but the plant will recover soon. Aglaonema will grow in any kind of soil as long as it is a well-draining soil. but it needs to be able to hold a little water to stay just slightly moist. But it should easily drain the excess water so that it will not become soggy. It is best to use a soil that is loose and fertile. Aglaonemas doesn't really require much fertilizer, but if you want, you may use the complete fertilizer diluted by half every other month to avoid over-fertilizing the plant. You can also use a slow-release fertilizer, and you can also feed the plant with compost or ground manure. Water the aglaonemas on the top of the soil feels dry to touch. Water thoroughly and wait until the surface of the soil is dry before watering it again. This plant doesn't like the soil that is always wet. Sometimes there are pests like aphids, scale, and spider mites. Wipe them away with soapy water or with cotton balls soaked in rubbing alcohol. If there is wide infestation in your garden, you may treat it with a systemic pesticide. Aglaonema is a very popular plant, not only because of its stunningly beautiful appearance and being a lucky plant, but also because of the fact that it is an air purifying plant. According to NASA, Aglaonema plant has shown to filter and clean out air pollutants and toxins from the air like formaldehyde and benzene. So it's really good to have this plant because it helps to improve the air quality in our homes. And what is another interesting fact about Aglaonema plants? It has the ability to produce oxygen at night. While some other plants stop producing oxygen when there is no more sunlight to do photosynthesis, these Aglaonema plants has the wonderful ability to continue producing oxygen at night. So this plant is a very good bedroom plant because it helps us to have a very good sleep. And these Aglaonema plants will also produce flower and fruits when it matures, but they are not showy and they are very small. People only want to grow this plant because of its beautiful leaves. And now friends, we come to the end of this topic. Thank you for watching and thank you also for subscribing. See you next time.